Hey folks, welcome to this week's episode of Lunker Junkies TV. This week we got Randy and Jennifer Wells up on the Clearwater and the Snake fishing up on the Idaho border. Just a beautiful area. They're up there with Mike and Linda Kelly of Fish Reaper Guide Service. Awesome people, just had a blast, just kept them on fish the whole time. If you want to go fish that fishery, give Mike and Linda a call. Fish Reaper Guide Service, just a dynamite guide service to go out with. These people were a blast. Randy was texting me pictures the whole time. They just had a blast with them. They got Craig Howland with them. You've seen Craig Howland on our show quite a bit. He's one of our good buddies. And Howard Thomas is out with them. Howard is going to talk a little bit about the history of the area. Some pretty neat things. They saw some petroglyphs and stuff. Pretty neat little area there. So we got a little history on the area in the show. And just had a great time. Also, big shout out to the Quality Inn for putting my team up there. One of the nicest places we've been set up with ever. I mean, this place was dynamite. Beautiful rooms, really nice suites, and fisherman friendly on the price. Check them out. They're located right there near the fishery, so real convenient if you're fishing the Snake or the Clearwater. But Quality Inn and Suites in Clarkston, Washington. Beautiful place to stay. We got a great show lined out for you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Salmon shark! Salmon shark! What do you say?
This is a real quality fish here. What a trophy.
Look at that. We just got into a big bunch of fish. Jen's fighting one right now.
Whoa! Real decent. Lunker Junkies TV is brought to you by Mark. Get ready for your season for less. Pro Tier Bait Scents and Cures. Ruthlessly effective. Max Lure. Home of the wedding ring. Bait Buddies. Because presentation matters. Fish Field, quality made fishing gear for the serious angler. B&R Tackle, inventor of the soft beat. The Leader Feeder, premium leader storage system. Mountain House, quality freeze-dried meals. SoCal Reels, Sconix Outdoors. Reels Clean. Cuffline, the best braid in the industry. Northwest Sportsman Magazine, Rhino Hitch, and Kinware Buick GMC, where you will find the best deals in Oregon.
Yeah, this spot here we call Black Rock. There's a big, huge black rock over there. This can be really good, so let's hope. Yeah, you guys get ready.
You fit?
Yeah, here on the Clearwater Pink House Hole, we're side drifting. We've got eggs out, we got beads out, we got yarn out. We're just hoping they end up grabbing a hold of one or the other. They just missed one there a minute ago. The run this year has been pretty good the last couple days, so let's hope we're on them. I believe we have enough. Too good a spot not to. Wherever you want to slide that bead up.
Hi, I'm Linda Kelly. I am half of this business. I am the deckhand. I wait on my husband. I do just about anything here and have a lot of fun. I'm called the scent queen on the river because there's probably every scent that's out, I have it.
Okay.
That's one of three.
Here we go. There's number one. Okay, so we're out here on the Clearwater today, and we've got a fish on, and I'm so excited. Woo. It's got some shoulders to it, and it wants to take some line, so I'm gonna let it.
That's a nice looking fish.
Oh yeah.
That's a big smile. Hey,
Yes, here it is. It looks pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty feisty though.
love going to the boat.
Nice job, Jen.
Nice wild one.
It's so pretty.
Oh, the colors of that fish.
Yeah, that's a Dan. That's what I'm talking about.
That fish. Hang on. Let me see if I get the barblets, Mike.
Yep.
Gosh. Fishing a soft bead on the Clearwater with Mike Kelly, Randy Wells. Awesome. Beautiful day out here, and we're having a good time, and there he goes.
Oh, ugly, that one. We're down here at McGill.
That fish is rolling, going.
Gotta love McGill hole. They like stacking up in here like cordwood. How long as he does a cracker, it would be a great shoot.
28 degrees, and we're cold, but
Yeah.
we're having a great time. It's right here. Yeah, there you go. Nice,
wild
Steely. What a beautiful fish on the soft bead. Beautiful Clearwater fish. Go, baby. Goodbye.
Got me a nice steely on the Clearwater. Woohoo! It's a jumper.
Nice job, Howard.
Thank you.
That's a good size for there, Howard.
Yeah, it's a decent fish.
Not yet. Not till he's ready.
Let it drop back.
You ready?
Nice.
Right
There
on.
she goes. Woohoo!
Bunga bunga.
I'm with some great friends, as you guys know, out on the Clearwater, but I wanted to do a little how-to clip for you today. I've been noticing when I go to the sporting goods stores that you can buy pre-tied yarn balls. Well, I'm gonna show you how I do it in the drift boat, just like we're doing it out here today. 3 or 4 colors of yarn. I'm a big 4-strand color guy. Look at this little access pouch. I love learning something new. Hopefully you guys are now gonna learn how to make yarn balls on the go and how to keep your bags right. I have never tried that before. So you want to make all your colors the same length. There's 2. Jen has been out fishing everybody, which I would say is unusual, but all of our Lunker Junkies fans out there would know that that's hands down a lie. All right, so I've got my 4 strands. You can do up to a 6-strand. Just depends on what you want. You know, I'm a big 4-strand kind of guy. You don't have to get too carried away with how they look, how they line up, just as long as they're the same length. You're always gonna have some magic thread. I like to use the spider thread for this particular technique. You don't have to half hitch it. When you break it, you're done. So, get about the size of the first yarn ball you wanna start with. Take that thread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 80, 90, 100, whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't get it too tight, and I'll tell you why here in a second, but tight enough to hold it. And we're using about the size of a yarn ball that's gonna be between a 10 and 12 mil. So here's the next one. Okay, so I could keep going, but you get the gist of it, right? So you're spacing them out, whatever length you want, okay? Whatever color you want. Okay, so I got my first pigtail. I'm gonna trim this just a little bit. Now, yarn ball number 1. Watch out, here we go. 1, 2, 3. When you get it, I mean, it comes off a yarn ball. I've seen these in the store for sale for like $4 for a package of them. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. But with this, you can now, you got a couple different ways to rig it. You can take a needle, you got your pre-tied leader that you've already tied up. You know, you got your fish field, number 4, number 2, number 1 size hook, whichever one you want. You take your needle, stick it through your yarn ball, run your line through the thread, and then you got it straight up above the hook if you want. Or if you tie a bait loop on your hook, pull your line out of your bait loop, thread it on with your needle, then push it back up through the shank of the hook, and now all you have to do is grab the yarn, pull it. You've now opened up your bait loop, pull it tight, and you've got it snug. You can change your yarn ball whenever you want without having to change your leader. Just clip, slide, rethread, you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed that demo. We're gonna get back at whacking and stacking. Jen's already got a native, let it go. Hatchery fish in the box. Keep your tip up. We'll see you out on the water. Lunker Junkies TV. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, here on the Clearwater, we're running about 9 grand. Normally this spot here is really good when the water's running 9 grand or higher. So that's the reason I'm fishing this spot. If it was lower, I'd be jumping mainly over on the other side of the river, but we'll make a pass over there in a little bit too. But there should be fish laying on this side. Let's hope they decide to like us.
I want to introduce you to my buddy Mike Kelly. We've known each other since I think about 1992. When I first moved up from California, I hooked up with Mike and he taught me how to steelhead fish and also taught me how to salmon fish all the rivers in the state of Washington and Oregon. We've been buddies, best friends for a long time, and he's taught me everything that I know. But I'm now running my boat. It's fortunate that every now and again I get to fish with him because I'm usually in my boat and he's in his boat. We're side by side, but it's an awesome time to spend time with Mike and Linda and here on the Clearwater and having a great time doing it.
Yeah, when I'm fishing steelhead here or wherever, the way I rig up is I use a snap swivel tied to my main line. I use a sinker. I've got a tool that actually punches a hole that flattens that lead out at the same time, so that slips on first, and I got swivels on every one of my leaders. So if you break your leader off, you just open the snap, put on another leader. Yeah, we're here at Heller Bar. We're going to be side drifting for steelhead out here. My most favorite way to catch them. We're going to be using eggs, yarn, beads, whatever they want to eat, I got. But looking forward to getting out there. Looks like a great day. Water holding really good. They're raising the water out of the dam flow now, but that's the way I like it. So things are looking good. Mouth of the Grand Ronde River drops in right above us here, so these fish kind of stack up waiting to go up the Grand Ronde River too. So we should have a great day.
I got to warm up my hands. That's bad. Oh, I missed one. Whoops. Crushed it.
Get him! He's full, baby! Woo!
Oh, yeah! Well, here we go. That's my favorite hole.
Look at how pretty that is, eh?
Don't drop too fast. Don't slack. Awfully slow. Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
You got first one yesterday, too.
That's so steely.
Yeah, it looks like a hatchery fish to me. We keep those in. These are some of the finest eating steelhead you had up here. These things still got it. This guy came over 400 miles here for you to catch him, up to 8 dams and all the way up to here. And this guy was probably going to go another 100 and some miles upriver further yet. So they are really, really good meated fish. Good job. You can see this dorsal fin's gone too. That's that happened in the
Beautiful
hatchery.
fish. Come here, fish. Come over here.
All right, Jen. Woohoo!
Here we go. Here's
River
one.
Snake.
See if we can see him. Ooh, I don't want that sun.
Come on.
Okay, calm down. Oh, it's getting really tight.
Jiggle those bass.
Ready? Oh.
They're pretty here on the snake. I really like it.
We're stopped at a place called Buffalo Eddy. It's a historical site. We just looked at some petroglyphs, and apparently, as the story goes, the cavalry used to come after the Native American Indians, and they were chasing them around through here. And they'd come off this hillside, and they'd get caught up in these eddies that we're going to show you here in a second. And they were so fast at getting across the river that the cavalry couldn't figure it out for a long time as to what their trick was. So it's a historical site for the Native Americans and just for the region in general. So it's called Buffalo Eddy. Let's take a look at it. So yeah, they'd come in right over here, and if you look at the far side, you can make it out where the eddy is hooking and pulling up river. So they would enter the water and get pushed up river. They'd get to the center here, and it's not too swift, and then they get caught up in the other eddy, and you can see the ice chunks here, how they're caught and they're moving up to that beach where it's so easy to get out. So you could really get across this river with the aid of the currents like that in short order.
I had to show the boys here how to catch one on the deep water. I'm gliding through there with a yarn ball and a bead. I got double on there. I'm cheating.
There you go.
But only one hook. I see the fish.
Hey, there he goes. Woke up.
Yeah, he woke
Woo!
up. Good jump.
Got that him?
Yep.
Keeper.
Woo! That's an east side looking fish right there.
That's a gorgeous fish.
They're fun to catch. Yeah, we get over 100,000 fish normally up the river. I just live right up the Grand Ronde River here behind me, and this fish here was probably up there backed out this morning because the ice is coming down out of there. Yeah, it's the Grand Ronde River here. This cold snap it came. We got a lot of ice just starting to come down to Grand Ronde. This thing will actually end up where my house is around a corner. It'll actually ice up all the way across, and it gets really thick. We have some really big ice flows come out at time. But this ice usually coming down, it'll spook these fish off that's been laying in the lower river, and it'll come out here, and that's probably one of the reasons I just got that fish out of Rogersburg.
All right, guys, so, you know, we're having a blast out here on the Snake, jumping between the Snake and the Clearwater. Just tied up a little yarn ball demo, got it going. I've been running the camera for the most part today. Unfortunately, Rocky had to stay home, threw his back out. Good news is, you know, you've seen Rocky walking with a cane now and then. I just got word this morning he is going to be having a surgery pretty soon, so we're pretty excited about that. So we'll have a new and improved Rocco. But for right now, we're having a blast fishing with Mike and Linda. And I actually got to throw a rod out.
Lunker Junkie's hooked up.
Woohoo! Finally.
Yeah, they're yarn biters here.
Feed 'em yarn, as old John Geyer says, huh, Johnny boy? Feed 'em yarn. This is actually a really, it's a nice fish.
That's a nice
They're
fish.
bigger up here.
Might be one of them B runs headed for the Salmon River. That's 22
So when
miles
we
up.
were on the Clearwater yesterday, tell us about what that A run, B run is.
Well, the A runs are 1 and 2 salt fish. The B runs are 3 salt and more.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this fish is definitely heavier than ones
This
that
could be a B run right
we've
here.
hooked earlier.
I haven't got to look at it. I have it on that side of the boat.
It's got good color.
He's a big fish.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Oh yeah.
Not ready yet.
Not ready
That's
yet.
a bubba.
Does he have a fin?
No, look, clip.
I thought I seen a fish.
This fish has got attitude.
Fish has got attitude. He's not ready yet.
He's getting close, but he ain't there. Now he's there.
Here she comes.
Now he's there.
Head to the net. Bam!
Oh.
All right.
How
Yeah,
far?
they have a mailboat run that goes up to the ranch. They go up like once or twice a week.
Oh boy!
Howard, step off there so you can go around with it.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! How's this for you?
That's perfect.
Okay.
All right, Jen. Good job.
Jan's a fishing machine.
She is. Oh, that is a nice fish.
Keep it low.
Keep it down.
Keep tip real low. He's gonna jump on the other side of the boat here in a minute. Now we're talking.
Or change your mind. Don't change your mind.
Didn't want to go there. That fish is still pretty hot. I'm surprised.
He's hot.
There you go.
Yeah, if you guys want to eat another fish, take it to Florida. There she is. That's another hatchery.
All
You're
right.
whacking.
We'll do it. So I broke off my leader on my own rod, so I grabbed Randy's rod and I was fishing it, and this is one of those yarnies that he tied up while he was doing his demo.
Born to be fishermen, we were born to be fishermen, so come along with me on Lunker Junkie. Lunker Junkie.